Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Oh, that just flipped over. It says go the extra mile. We're going to shuffle it back in and just see if it shows up. That's elephant energy. I lost track of what I was saying. So welcome to my channel. Here we're going to talk about what's going on for the second half of Aries season. I'm recording this on the 6th of April, and Spirit's all over my face and tickling me, so I wonder what we're going to have going on here for you. This is going to run through, I think it's the 19th of April. The sun moves into Taurus on the 19th, so through the 18th of April. And let's just see what's going on for you. I'm going to give you we're going to pull some cards for the new moon that's coming up on Sunday the 11th, and we're going to just take a look at what the energy is for this. While I'm shuffling out the cards, could you please hit the thumbs up? Such a big deal with YouTube. They want to know that you're actually watching the video, that you just didn't click on it. So when you comment, when you interact by going back and listening to things, that's what that engagement is, everything to YouTube. And so every creator would appreciate it. So okay, interesting. You have the chipmunk for the overall energy. It's a seek and find, but the seek and find is more about what speaks to you on a spiritual level. It's what really is important to you. It's like seeking the big thing that you really, it's like seeking your purpose, and then you find it. So okay. And see the grapes? It's like this is like the cornucopia. This is abundance. This has a lot of value. And that's really interesting because I know I didn't get the weeklies out, and so I'm just going to kind of quick touch up what's going on this week. We have the moon going to be in Pisces on Wednesday and Thursday. And the moon in Pisces is in your second house of what you value. Your self-esteem, your self-worth. So some of that energy is starting out with this, it's, filling in this space. And this is great energy on Wednesday and Thursday to get some crap done. I mean, dig into that energy and use it, because it starts to get a little wonky after this. Friday is a really nice day for doing nothing. So you probably have a lot to do. Friday's still a work day. So go ahead and try to wrap up the big stuff and leave the things that you can that doesn't take a lot of brain power, a lot of energy to get to for Friday. And then Saturday's really nice for romance. If you've got that going on, it's a great time for that. And the moon is going to move into Aries at 2:11 in the morning. And so now we're heading toward that new moon in Aries that happens on Sunday evening at 10:31 p.m. So let's go ahead and get into the cards, see what's going on for the rest of the next 2 weeks or so. And then we are going to pull cards for that new moon and help you set yourself up for success, because this new moon has some really nice aspects helping you to expand in the areas that you really want to. Okay, so if you've never been here before, welcome. I really appreciate you stopping by. This is the 9-card spread, and I'm not actually using clarifiers for this part of the reading. These are for the new moon, because these are their own clarifiers. Sorry, I know that probably banged onto the... Okay, so past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, action. The center card here is the key to the situation, and the key to the situation coming through your heart space. It's a dragonfly, and it says see through the illusion. Now, the thing about dragonflies, to me, it's transformational energy. So when I see a butterfly, to me, that's transforming something in your 3D world, like you're transforming your job or your home or your relationship, or maybe you're being physically active. But when I see dragonflies, that is spiritual transformation. And so I really think that there's a big, strong message coming to you, Aquarius, to really seek what it is that is of value to you in the realm of spirit, that connection with spirit. Try to connect in through the heart space, because it's the key to the situation, and it's in the heart space. It's to see through the illusion. And so taking some time to meditate. And I know that meditation is not always easy for everyone, but there are guided meditations all over everywhere. You can find those. There's some on YouTube. you can just go for a walk in nature and see what you see, and then go home and look up spiritual meaning of. However you want to get the messages from spirit. Journaling is okay. I'm seeing someone journaling, so journaling is a really great way. And if you really want to connect in with spirit, you set a appointment time. And so, like, okay, there, yeah, now my nose is itching. So, because you're an air sign, oh man, okay, because you're an air sign, go ahead and get yourself up 10 minutes early in the morning and just journal about what you remember from your dreams. Or before you go to bed at night, what's on your mind, so you can get it off your mind onto paper. It helps you sleep anyway. But allow yourself that time. Set a time, because that is channeling. Writing is channeling. And so that is a great way to get information and guidance from spirit. Okay, in the recent past, you've been trying to figure out how to slow down, how much to slow down, or maybe you're wondering when the heck are things going to speed up. We have the snails here in the tulips, and so I almost feel like I want to say stop and smell the roses a little bit. Get out in nature and play. Yeah, honest to God, if I saw snails in my tulips, I wouldn't actually be happy about that. Just saying. Okay. In the area of transformation, we have wisdom. Yeah. There is a need to connect with spirit. There is in order to transform your life, there's a need to connect with spirit. It's very, very strong. I am going to pause the video for a moment. You shouldn't be able to tell. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to open up the window, so if you hear noises, I'm sorry, but it suddenly got very hot in here. And I think that's spirits, but I just couldn't handle it. Okay, so here we go. In the future, you've got, oh, look, you had the Bluebird of Happiness sing your song, and this is in the area of abundance. And again, this is throat chakra. And writing is using your throat chakra. So I feel like there is a real need to, okay, also, wow. Okay, so the thing, my favorite, okay, hold on. Okay, so the whole reason I ever got into astrology in the first place was because my daughter is an Aquarius, and I didn't understand her. Like, what is she doing? Why is she doing that? I don't understand that. And so I was in a bookstore, and they were like, oh, understand your teenager. I'm like, well, I'll try anything. And when I got to the page on Aquarius, and it said, Aquarians like to march to the beat of their own drum, and they like to write the music. I thought, oh my God, there's something to all this. And so they just pointed out to me that you need to write your own song. And I don't necessarily mean your own song, although for some of you that is an actual thing. It could be that you need to write a book or a song or a blog or whatever it is that you're doing. But this is more like be authentically who you are. Write your own ticket for what it is that you want to do and be in this world. Aquarius needs to break free. They have been kind of held down with all that energy that was up in Capricorn, and now you are free to fly, and you are free to sing your own song, and you're free to chase down what makes you happy and set yourself free. And so here's your opportunity to do this. But there's a lot of wisdom that was gained from that time of stillness, from that time of being under pressure, from that time of being like held down. A lot of wisdom was being offered to you. So maybe doing a little journaling about some of those experiences will help you to pull out what the information, what the guidance, what the wisdom was that you got. Look at this. In the area of doubts, you have the Pegasus, you have the soar. This is get up and fly. So yes, I think you've been wondering, how long am I stuck in this place, and when can I fly free? I feel like there's a need to like open up your world and get out there. And honestly, air and fire signs have been struggling so much from this COVID lockdown stuff. And sun, moon, or rising would be affected by this. I'm blessed to not have those strong in my chart, and it hasn't bothered me as much. Oh, I could be wrong here. Hold on. Ooh. You have deep rust in the heart space. But I think that is actually that you come home to yourself. And so if you need to fly free, go ahead and do that. This could be meditation. This could be paying attention to your dreams. But I think this is that when you become authentically who you are, if over the course of the next couple of weeks here, if you really focus in on what it is that is really important to you and your connection with spirit, I think that in your heart space, you feel at home, you feel at ease, you feel very comfortable, which I don't know if you've been feeling that way. Okay, so here we have in the area of obstacles, we have the cat and it says independence. And I do think, see, there's two snails up here. Have you been like in a situation where you're like, I just want a new roommate, or I need out of this relationship, or I need out of this job, but I can't make any changes right now? I think there's an opportunity here to set yourself free and move in the direction you want to go. You're going to have to be willing to stick your neck out. Do you see the antennas up here? Like listening to the guidance from spirit, allowing yourself to transform, but those long legs can get to moving fast, and you can cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time. And you have the long neck of the giraffe is about being able to reach the treetops, right? To be able to eat the vegetation where the other animals can't. It's an advantage. So what is your advantage? Is it your speed? Is it your ability to reach higher? Is it your ability to pay attention, to hear things, to get the downloads, the information? What is your superpower? Identifying your superpower, and then I heard the word exploiting, but I don't think I want to use that word exactly. But exploiting is not the word I want. Give me another word, please. Utilizing. Thank you. Utilizing it to your best advantage would be the way to go. Knowing what your strengths are and showcasing them and believing in who you are. We got the unicorn. You have Pegasus and the unicorn. You have the magical beings showing up here and the bluebird of happiness. So, and again, the antenna, getting the information, the download from spirit, and believing that everything is possible. Everything is possible. You're going to have to stretch for it. You're going to have to reach for it. You're going to have to pay attention. And you will find where you are at home in your own skin, which will be so very nice. So very nice. Okay, so this new moon is happening on Sunday, Sunday the 11th at 10:31 p.m. It's at 22 degrees of Aries. So you have to check in your chart to see if that is got anything going on in your personal chart. But it is close enough to Venus to be considered in conjunction with Venus, because Venus is at 25 degrees, and Venus is sextiling Jupiter over there in Aquarius in your sign, and so that is some really supportive energy. And that means, of course, that the sun is also in the position of being pretty much in sextile energy with Jupiter. So this is some really nice energy to work with. They are squaring. The new moon is squaring Pluto, which is at 26 degrees of Capricorn, making this an opportunity to really transform your life, really transform. Dig into that wisdom that you had going on. So we have Kuan Yin, which is about compassion. This is compassion for you. This is self-love. This is self-love. This is understanding who you are, seeing through the illusions, the dictations of what other people say you are. Don't let other people tell you who you are. You tell us who you are, right? You tell the world who you are every time. That's what and so having compassion for yourself and for others, because not everybody is going to get everything, right? And so we all come, Earth is a school, and we come here to learn, and it's not easy, right? The lessons are not necessarily easy, but you need to believe in yourself, and you need to understand how beautiful you are, and be willing to go to war for the beauty of your own soul. It's called beauty. But this is about understanding how beautiful you are in speaking putting who you are out there for the world to see. So you have Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous. This is for the new moon now. The new moon for you is happening in your house of self-value. No, it's not. It is happening in your house of communication. It is happening in your house of short distance travel, connection with friends, siblings, Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. You're on the right path, and you have offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see how love comes around. That is compassion. Sharing more than you than expected of you. When you show the kindness and the gentleness and the compassion for others, oh my gosh, and there we have Buddha through the doorway, which is all about compassion. So kind of doubling down on that whole compassionate thing. But let's just see what Believe in Your Own Magic has to say, because sometimes they're a little snippy and there's all this energy of you need to be compassionate. You need to seek connection with spirit. I'd be curious to see what we get out of this. Okay. Endings are inevitable. So have compassion for yourself, have compassion for others. There was a situation here where there was a need to let somebody go. Like, I don't want snails in my tulips. I don't. And so maybe it's a community. Maybe it's not an individual relationship, right? We're talking about third house, which is not partnership. This is siblings, close friends, or whatever, friends groups going on kind of thing. And if you are the tulip, there's some friends there that maybe you need to be compassionate for them because they don't really understand who you are, and it's okay to be independent, and it's okay to think for yourself, and it's okay to be who you are. So trust in who you are. Let them go. Okay, it says tree, let them go. That's like, let things fall away that need to fall away. There are more than one thing that need to go here, and it's time for healing, not war. It is time for you to fight for the beauty of your own soul, but do it through a compassionate way. Be willing to love others and seek the truth of who you are and believe in who you are and that you can achieve it. Okay, we're going to get you an affirmation card, and then we are out of here. Okay, so Aquarius, there's a situation, clearly, where there's a need to release and let go. That's not generally what I get off of a new moon. But you are not the first sign that had that. So there's something going on here. I think it's about, in order to plant the seeds in the spring for a new harvest, you have to make room. You have to clear some stuff out and let it go. You have a lot of affirmations coming here. So let's just see what we have. Oh, okay. Geez Louise, I'm not reading all of those. But we do have power. I am grounded. I am strong. I am powerful. It's the Dino Tank. My favorite little cartoon here. We have the ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find. This is what you need to believe. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. Whether this is an individual relationship, a partnership that's business or personal, or a group situation, right? We always end up in situations where we are reflected back. Okay. If you don't like something about somebody, it's probably something about you that needs to understand, why don't I like that? Is it something about me? Is it something from my past? Is it something I need to heal? This is part of that whole being compassionate about people and what they're going through thing. And that the need for non-judgment. I don't know if you had that card. But releasing judgment of others, okay? My ideal partnership and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. That's a great mantra. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. That's how you want to be reflected back to you, who you want to be. Like, what do you want to attract into your life? What kind of a partner do you want to attract, and what kind of a situation? Then be that, because that's how it works. Like attracts like, that kind of energy. So, and to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now too. All right, you have engagement. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I will take a new route, talk to strangers, I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe even walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. Yeah, you don't want to walk barefoot inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that is slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. Seek and you will find what it is that you are looking for. And then you have positive thinking and divine timing. I'm not going to read those. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Stay in the higher vibrational energy by thinking positively. Believe that these opportunities are right there waiting on you, because they are. Focus on that and allow the divine to put things in the right space for you. All right? You guys take care. I'll see you back here next week. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Hit that thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. And we'll talk soon.